Welcome back. Kira was amazing.
Yeah, isn't she wonderful?
Yes, so
beautiful,
lively.
Great skin.
Jeez,
All that. Yeah.
I thought, Leanne had all the bubbly, but she took a lot of the bubbly.
She's very bubbly. Yes. We have Leanne up next. She's going to be talking about oral
hygiene.
Wait a minute, you misled me. You misled me on this segment. I thought we were talking about oral.
What did you think it was gonna be there? Wink, wink, Megan.
All right, Leanne, what do you have?
Leanne, what do you have in the oral department?
Yes, what do you have for us today?
Well, it's also in the do-it-yourself section, so of skincare. What I'm going to start it with is this big craze everybody's talking about is oil pulling, and Kara just talked about how she uses it on her face as her skincare, and she's right. You can use it all over your body, head to toe. You can use it in your hair to moisturize if you have really dry scalp and whatnot. The big craze right now is oil pulling.
I've heard about this. Yeah. I've thought about doing it, but it's 20 minutes, right? You need to do it?
Oh, all the girls at the spa. Yeah, all the girls at the spa, they're all talking about it and trying it, and they're scooping out the coconut oil and wanting to do it. Myself, I will not be doing it because you have to keep the oil in your mouth. You have to swish for 20 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, I'm all set.
The way I talk, I can't.
That's very true. So the purpose of oil pulling is to remove toxins from your body, and that the toxins that cause physical harm. So what you do is you take a drink of water, and then you put a teaspoon of coconut oil in your mouth. Now, some people, they can put how when you scoop it out of the jar, it's in solid form unless it gets over 76 degrees. So when you put it in your mouth, it melts. Some people can't deal with that.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be a little creepy.
I was just gonna say, it doesn't have a really good taste.
Well, it's coconut oil, so
it's coconut oil. You can get coconut oil with scent or not.
Okay.
So you take a teaspoon of that, you put it in your mouth, and you swish it around for about 20 minutes. You can start at 5 minutes and work your way up to 20 if you are that brave, but you do this daily. And you swish it around your mouth, and then you spit it into the trash. You don't want to spit it down the drain because you'll end up clogging the drain, because as the coconut oil gets hard, it will actually cause that drain to
thank you so much for watching. Please follow us.
Okay.
And then after you just brush your teeth.
Or night, or just once a day. You're saying, so either morning, does it make a difference whether you're doing it
I think you can do it twice a day. I hear just people doing it once a day, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Studies show that there's a reduction in plaque and gingivitis. The colony count of microorganisms and bacteria in your mouth is down after it. And studies also show that it's as effective as mouthwash.
Now, and you have a toothpaste that you're going to be making for us here that...
Yes, because for those of us who don't want to use, toothpaste with harmful chemicals like sodium lauryl sulfate in it or fluoride, there's a lot of controversy around it. You can get toothpaste that are already, made without those things at Whole Foods or Trader Joe's or whatnot, those kinds of stores. But you can also make your own at home, which is really cool. So what you do is you take...
Less expensive.
It is less expensive, and we always like to save a little bit more so we can have those fancy shoes that we love so much.
That we're always rocking on the show.
That's right. So you want to take a teaspoon of baking soda, and you're going to mix it with a half a teaspoon of salt. The salt is optional. You don't have to have it, but it does add a little extra mineral and abrasiveness in there for you. And then you can brew some peppermint tea. You can just use water, and you can put some essential oils in there, but if you have peppermint tea or something like that, you can actually use that instead, because you're not using a lot, you're just making kind of a paste. Now, baking soda does have a little bit of a salty taste to it, so you can actually add cinnamon instead if you would like to add. It cuts that saltiness of the baking soda. And the cinnamon, actually, studies show that that's very good for antibacterial, killing the bacteria.
Well, that's the whole premise of what we were talking about earlier too, about oral cancer.
Right.
So knowing what you're putting in your mouth and brushing your teeth with, I'm sure helps in that aspect.
Exactly, and you can do it with things in your kitchen, and it's not going to cost you a lot. You can actually make a batch and store it in a container like this. Keep it in the fridge.
Yeah. Will it go bad?
If you keep it in the fridge, it should last 7 to 10 days or so.
Okay. Great. Well, thank you so much. That was wonderful. I might give that a try.
Yeah.
Oh, as usual, fantastic segment.
Yes.
Leanne, you're wonderful.
And thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
And make sure you email us, because we love hearing from you.
Yeah.
Till next time.
Bye.